Final round. Fight!
I have fought the most pitiful beings to the deadliest foes, and now I climb all the way to level 20 to fight the most powerful nasties in the Monster Manual. If you've not seen my previous videos, then click on the link in the card to get a full rundown of the rules for this fight, then come back here. Now, stick around till the end to see the finale to this whole series. I'm seeing whether or not I could win in a fight against everything formidable in this book. And to get straight into it, last time I was level 15. Now I'm level 20, the highest official playable level. As a basic rundown of what I'm working with: Glamour Bard, more health, these feats, Flame Tongue, and these spells. In this CR range, 11 deadly creatures. So, let's finish this. Let's fight
The Monster Manual.
for the last time. Now, we are onto the craziest creatures to cut or be cut down by. It is quite cool to see that there are some beings that just don't have a super powerful entry, even if I really want to see a CR20 ooze.
Flubber, the destroyer of worlds.
And carpets. The Androsphinx. This magnificent being has insane magics regarding time and warping reality itself. In its lair. This is one of those occasions where the creature is only dangerous in its environment, like anything that belongs in water, or doesn't deal well with sunlight. Like me. And in this arena, Force Cage can't move, it's only ranger spells which I can counter, then, while it's in the Force Cage, let's break out my new ultimate weapon.
Meteor Swarm.
As part of this hour of being trapped, I'm going to cast 40d6 of damage in a turn, and then follow it up with Scorching Rays blasted like a minigun. Fun fact, if I use Force Cage, a 7th level spell, then I use Meteor Swarm, a 9th level spell, with my remaining spell slots, I can cast Scorching Ray enough times to use all available spell slots to shoot 121 rays, or 242 d6 of damage, averaging out at 847 fire damage over the course of it being trapped in the cage. And it has 3 roars that can frighten me and deal some damage on the 3rd round, and that's kind of it. Oh wait, it has teleport. Dragons. My fight with dragons has not been easy. In fact, let's not mix words. They've ruined me harder than Jenny Jr.'s comics. But on a lighter note, Dragon Turtle. This thing is one of the most terrifying beings to lurk beneath the waves. But again, it's not going to have fun in my arena. But I'm going to argue that even if it was in the water, as soon as it surfaces to attack me, while I'm flying, it's going to get destroyed. Wait, all my spells are fire heavy, and it's resistant! Elemental Adept. If you think, well, it could just not surface, then neither of us are going to be able to hurt each other. So, since I can fly and attack, call me Darwin, Mr. Turtle. Yeah, I know he ate tortoises. That is the one outlier, however, and true dragons would destroy me. Dragons will always kick the shit out of me like a plate of prunes and bang. So, if I can't beat them, let's engage in my usual weirdness and get weird with the wondrous list of these majestic drakes. This time, let's assess that the main faces of draconic kind are arranged by colour, metal, and gems. So, let me defeat these guys in a more philosophical way by making a new category of dragons, Antiquity Dragons. Thank you Teresa Kalachi for the name and ever-flowing creativity. Yes, dragons that are the epitome of metals, gems, and even colours, but one whose majesty is bastardized with the influence of humanity and their constructions. The Whittler Drake, a dragon that is a being made of wood, but not moulded in the guise of natural growth, but in the way that humans take trees, cut them down, and craft them into art pieces. Splinters are shot out of its mouth like a hail of piercing damage from an army of archers, all from the mouth of one angry creature. The Draco Weave, a master artisan forming the colossal winged form of a dragon like a medieval kite, but it's massively weaved from the finest silks and satins and dyed to beautiful technicolours with rare dyes. Are being spun from a spool-like egg of ethereal threads that floats on the lightest breeze rather than flapping its wings and can dazzle its opponent before smothering it to death. The Mason Dragon, chiselled from natural mountains and untouched earth, gutted by dwarven miners to be formed into stone and marble statue-like forms of dragons. Imbued with magic, it weeps a constant mist of poison that it can channel into a breath attack. Mother Earth broken and vengefully punishing the humanoid attackers that face it. The Glass Worm. When the blowing sand and dust from the ethereal planes meet with the overwhelming heat of the plane of fire, or when the greatest glassblower, who has scorched forests for the charcoal to burn the shores, a magically imbued being is brought to life. Being able to become more transparent, it can be near invisible, or like stained glass, and blind and stun its prey before it's coated in molten glass. Now that I have created a beautiful but unnatural slander of the draconic form, let's punch some zombies! Undead. It delights me to see that undead can be faced and feared all the way to the end of a campaign. So, let's begin with
Draco Lich.
Hang on, that's cheating. I mean, it's just a dragon, but it's immune to more stuff, like you can't charm it, so it's immune to flirting. And it's immune to exhaustion, in case you somehow manage to flirt with it.
A Death Knight.
This guy doesn't seem that bad, but it has a potential 26 AC and is very resistant to spells. My Scorching Rays would never hit it, and it would never fail the save against heat metal, but I could counter its spells like Destructive Wave and Hold Person, and I could fly, so we seem quite evenly matched. So, if we match on that front, let's give it the win, since it could outlast me and I'm more of a sprinter.
A Demi-Lich.
This thing is super powerful, but has been passed around and destroyed by many a party. But on my own, if I fail against its Howl, which is likely, that would be it. If I use Quicken, cast Meteor Swarm, and use Thunderclap, that would be it. It's literally like a quick draw. But since it has Life Drain to regain its hit points, I'm going to let it have the win. So, you know, pat yourself on the back.
Devils and Demons.
I've not had too much luck with these guys, but now these demons face
their musical doom. A Pit Fiend.
Okay, first up, high AC, high health, and is immune to fire. I can't even damage it. I just hope that its name isn't a euphemism.
A Garistro.
This thing is an absolute monster, and it can destroy anything in its path. But I can fly. So...
You shall not pass!
This foe is too great. But I have fought many. In this escapade to fight the entirety of the Monster Manual, I fought much. And you are but one in many. So, you shall not pass.
You shall not!
And with that, we are done. All things from ZR0 to... Wait, it keeps going after 20? But I'm level 20! I can't get any higher level than 20! Well, I've come this far. And I'm not backing out now. Not until I'm 100% done. So, CR 21 to 30. Monsters, Dragons, Celestials, Undead, and Monsters. Bring it on. A Lich, the Master of Undeath. Just pluck that soul out, toss it in a lunchbox, and you could wait until the next Elder Scrolls game comes out. So can I beat this guy? No. It has Power Word Stun, it can then hurt me while I'm stunned, and then use Power Word Kill. I wonder what the word is in Power Word Kill.
Solar and Empyrean.
Look, I'm just going to put these guys in the same box. They have everything that can counter me, speed, AC, and save resistance. Turns out I can't beat these guys.
Dragons.
What do you want me to say? I can't beat these guys. I couldn't do it before, and I certainly can't do it now that they're more powerful. Dragons, you have bested me. Perhaps next time I'll try fighting the dungeon. Or the little and symbol.
The mighty Kraken.
This big old fish guy can't fly, and he's on land, so I'll just fly. Oh, he has range.
and it's horrific.
It all comes down to this. The most powerful being in the Monster Manual. Those who know the game well already know who I speak of. The guy with a big old 30 as his CR.
The Tarrasque.
Can I beat a Tarrasque? Well, it has no range attack, so I can just fly and keep out of its range, but it has an insane reflective carapace, so all of my spells are near useless. So I guess I have to humbly take the L against such a mighty foe. The boss of all monsters. I mean, I guess it's to be expected. It's the Tarrasque after all. I mean, even the most powerful spell that it... Wait, I missed one? True polymorph? The caster can turn into a creature with a CR equal to its level? Oh my god! Can I beat a Tarrasque? No. But can a white dragon? You bet! Turn into a being with range that can fly, and it can't resist the barrage of ice or flame forever. How fitting. After all these fights, after getting the shit beaten out of me so many times. Monster Manual? Can you beat a dragon? The foes I've been bested by all this time become my greatest advantage. And I know how they work, how they fight, and how they dominate their enemy. So allow me to show you. Wait. I'll be back for you. Hey, Androsphinx!
What is it, mortal? I have bested you already.
Yeah, but since you beat me though, can you do me a solid?
What wish could I possibly grant you?
No wish! Just take me back. So can I beat this guy? Yes I can! True polymorph! Can I beat the front child of this book? You already know.
Tiger Zord! Mastodon! Pterodactyl!
White dragon!
A cockatrice? Basically, can I kill a chicken?
That's a yes.
That's a yes from me.
A rust monster? Can I beat an insect?
Yes. Yes. That's a yes for me. You've got 3 yeses. Ah, yeah. Alrighty. Now that that's done. Where were we?
Oh, yeah.
And with that, I can say without caveat that I have fought
The entire Monster Manual.
My god, it has been quite a journey. So, let's see those overall scores for today. And now, the score overall. You know what, and going into this, I knew I was going to get my butt kicked. I mean, as soon as Bard was chosen, I was like, oh no. But that's not as bad as I thought, so I'm happy. To all of you who watched, and to those that made a couple of these videos reach 4 figures, which blew me away, to all the new people that are here who subscribed, I just want to say, really, sincerely, thank you. When I made this channel, I really wanted to just throw myself out there. I wanted to be a part of the TTRPG space and just create more than circulate memes or talk about things that we already know about. I wanted to do something that was unique, and I've done some tutorial stuff in the past, which, you know, there's a lot of on the platform, but I thought I wanted to do that in my own spin and entertain along the way if I could. To all the comments that said really kind things and they believed in me, they want the channel to go somewhere, you guys kept me going, because these videos take a lot of time to make after the very brief amount of time that I have during a week, so it pretty much takes all of my time. But with the motivation that people actually want to see these videos come out, they make me keep making them. So yeah, the more that you guys like the videos, I will continue making them. Without sounding like I'm scrounging, but for those that are watching, please, it would mean the world if you shared this video, this channel around, so hopefully this channel can be big enough that I can do bigger and better things with it. Click the video on screen to take you to the whole playlist of these videos in case you're joining late. I love you all, have a fantastic day, and until next time,